Hey foodie friends, I'm Charlene, the hot chef. Today I'm going to teach you how to make beef fajita stew. An easy one-pot meal. Little mess, warm, delicious, and perfect enough to make on those busy weeknights. Stay tuned.
They're whipping up delicious dishes. They must be the Chef Adventures! Chef Adventures!
Welcome back. I'm excited to share the beef fajita stew recipe with you, so let's get cooking. Okay, so first thing we got here is we have our pot and it's on medium-high heat and we're putting a little bit of oil in there. We're going to cook up our beef. So here we have 1.5 pounds of black Angus stew meat. We're going to brown this off in the pan and then we're going to drain off all the liquids and fat. Here we go. We're gonna try to get a lot of the pink out that you see on the outside. All right, so our meat is now browned and all of the fat and liquids has been drained from it. This really only took about 5 minutes. It was super quick to get that meat where we want it. So at this point, we're going to add 1 large yellow onion diced, 1.5 green bell peppers. I'm gonna add that in. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit. And I am going to add about 3 tablespoons of butter to this. All right, there's the butter. Now that the vegetables are softening up, once again, it took only about 5 minutes for that to happen. We're going to add 2 cloves of chopped garlic. At this point, right after the garlic, we're going to be adding our seasonings. We're going to be using about 1/2 packet of fajita seasoning mix, 1 tablespoon of cumin, a little bit of salt, pepper to taste. Remember that the fajita seasoning is a little salty, so be careful with that. And then we're going to be adding the beef stock later, and the beef stock also contains the sodium. Okay, so now we're going to add our flour, so then our stew will thicken up. I have about 1/2 cup here, but I'm not going to add all that right away. And now we're going to add our beef stock. I have a whole quart here of beef stock. This smells so good. It smells like fajitas. And then we're just going to gently stir while this stew thickens up. Everything is incorporated. All the ingredients are working. We're going to let this simmer on medium to medium low for about 1/2 hour. We're gonna get that meat good and tender. All right, so 1/2 hour passed. It's been on a low simmer. The stew just smells remarkable. We're gonna make this a complete meal. Everything all in one pot. We're gonna add 1 more cup of beef broth, 1/4 cup of rice, the juice of 2 limes, a tablespoon of fresh chopped cilantro. We got this working. We're gonna let it go once again for another 1/2 hour. We'll check back. All right, so 30 minutes has passed since we added the rice, and we're gonna check it out. I think it's ready. Ooh. It smells so good. You can see all of the rice, the meat, the vegetables, everything is so nice and thick. Time for the taste test. The beef fajita stew is ready. I'm gonna top it with some sour cream and a little bit more of that fresh cilantro. Time for a bite. It's piping hot. So good. I just can't get over this. It's delicious. The peppers and onions come together so well with the lime. The consistency and the texture of this stew is just perfection. And the rice in here makes it a complete meal. Highly recommend this recipe for your busy weeknights. If you make this recipe for your family, let us know how you love it. You too can cook like a chef in your own home. Easy, delicious, warm, satisfying meals. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. And if you're not already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Full recipe is in the description box below. Thanks again, you guys. Have a great night.